wrong job. I gotta start selling jars. Thanks. Don't laugh at that. So, all right, this is a comedy show. We gotta do some crowd work. What do you do for a living?
Consulting.
That's not funny at all, man. You really screwed me over with that one, didn't you? We basically do the same thing. I film pickleball for a living, so.
You never know what's going to come out.
You never know, you never know. Consultants, I bet they love pickleball. I have no evidence to support that claim, but I'm boldly making it with a microphone, so it has to be true. People think my job means that I eat, sleep, and breathe pickleball, but all it really means is that I went to film school and I wasn't very good at it. Don't it's okay. I'm here, I'm okay. It also means that I have 4 roommates because it doesn't pay very well. Anyone here have roommates? It's a free comedy show in Chicago. Everyone except the engineer should be clapping right now. I live with 4 boys, which is cool. I like them a lot. But when I moved in, I thought I was going to get to live out my new girl fantasy. You know, we go on silly adventures. They act like my wingmen, protect me. But it's a lot more like The Big Bang Theory. Except somehow I'm Sheldon. They're all so normal, nice, and well-adjusted, and I just constantly annoy them. I'm play games with me and also give me rides because I don't have a car. It's cool. Because I live with 4 boys, a lot of people assume that I'm gay. Also because of the way I dress, my haircut, the fact that I carry my keys in a carabiner, just my overall vibe. Big gay energy. But I'm actually not. I know, I'm as shocked as you guys are. When I found out, I think growing up, I just assumed that I was, and the first time I liked a boy, I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? I curse God every day for not making me gay, dude. I'd be so good at it. I'm basically just a supporting character in a Disney Channel original TV show. Super queer-coded, but technically straight, because the man in charge is a coward. When queer people assume that I'm gay, though, I have this thing where, I don't want to let them down. So I just kind of, don't say anything. But then, you know how when someone first meets you and they get your name wrong, and you don't correct them, so they keep mispronouncing it, and you're, walking down the aisle one day to marry your wife. You're like, oh, it'd be weird if I brought it up now, wouldn't it? Dating men is tough, dude. My favorite thing about straight men, though, is when they tell women what is attractive about men, what makes a man attractive. I'll be talking to my guy friends, and I'll be like, I think I just want a guy who's clean-shaven, not too bulky, maybe a little feminine. Which, as I'm saying out loud, I think I'm definitely closeted. I think I'm definitely gay, dude. But I'll be explaining this, and then my guy friends, they'll be like, no, that's not what you want. No. Let me tell you something. You want a guy who's shredded, okay? You want a guy who's scraggly, scruffy, calloused hands from a hard day's work, long hair so sweat can drip off of it onto his pecs when he sits next to you on the bench press machine at your, building's fitness center. That's what you want. First of all, I think you just described Jesus. Kind of sounds like you want him. Maybe we're both closeted, my guy. That's cool. Straight men can be scary sometimes, though. They do things like catcall, which, yeah, it's wrong. But hear me out for a second. Have you ever been walking out in the town with all of your girls and everyone gets harassed except for you? Kind of hurts my feelings. I'm not gonna... as a feminist, I don't want to be objectified. But as an insecure person, when someone gets objectified and it's not me, dude, I'm upset. I'll defend my girl so fast when it happens, though. When guys do it, I'm like, hey, man, don't say that. Don't say that. You leave her alone. Why don't you pick on someone who Sounds like they really need to hear that right now. That's cool. No, I hate that guys think they can just say whatever they want to us. Like, I remember one time I was hanging out with this guy that I'd known like forever, since as long as I could remember. I really trusted him, felt safe, comfortable around him. And we were making cookies together. And then he turns to me and he was like, I don't know if we should eat these. Like, it kind of looks like you're gaining some weight. I know. I was just like, what the hell, Dad? So mean. No, my dad's cool. My dad's a cool dude. My dad, he was born in 1959, so he's doing his best. And this year, he's keeping up the best he can. My dad's really progressive, but with boomer logic. It's like when you do the math problem wrong, but you still get the right answer. Like, for example, my dad is pro-choice, not because he supports women, but just because he really, really hates the government. He's like, the government has no right to tell a woman what she can do with her body. That's her husband's job. Growing up, growing up, I always felt like I was more innocent, or like too innocent for my own good. Like, for example, I got the terms butt dial and booty call confused, which got me into trouble sometimes. Like, I'd be sitting in class and my phone would go off and the teacher would be like, who is that? And I'd be like, oh, it's just my dad giving me a booty call. As I've gotten older, though, I have since learned the difference between the two. Don't worry. You know, one is an accident and the other is a mistake. It's cool. I'm still really innocent now, though. I'm not much of a drinker, which it's weird to be in your 20s and not drink a lot, because my drunk friends will be like violently throwing up, like literally spilling their organs on the carpet, and then turn to me and be like, dude, I can't believe you don't want to get in on this, man. Like, you're really missing out right now. The reason I don't drink is because it makes me feel really anxious, and I hate when older generations make fun of mine for like having anxiety. You know, they'll say things like, no one had anxiety when we were growing up. Like, that's not a thing. I'm like, yeah, that's because doctors were handing out prescriptions for ketamine and cocaine. Like, those are the original SSRIs, you know? I hate when people try to assign meaning to dreams. For example, I have a recurring dream where my teeth fall out. Does anyone else have this dream? Yeah? Okay, according to the internet, we all have anxiety. Congrats. I feel like maybe we just don't want our teeth to fall out. Right? Like, everyone's like, oh, naked in public, you must like have shame. I'm like, no, I just don't want to be naked in public. No, but like, I just think I don't want my teeth to fall out. It's not anxiety, okay? It's just once your teeth are gone, they're gone forever. There's no getting them back, and that's really permanent. So one mistake you make early on in your life can have disastrous consequences for the rest of it. And that's a little scary. I don't think that's anxiety, though. Thank you, guys. Give it up.